bullied. I was constantly called fat, and I was teased all the time.
7th grade year, being a new kid, you sit, know a lot of people, so you sit by yourself or you just try to squeeze into a group. But I had my own little table at the edge of the table, really, corner, next to some of the athletes in middle school, and they weren't the kindest of people to new people like me. And so every now and then they would throw food at me, and I would know it was them, and they pretended like it wasn't them. And
nobody should have food thrown at them on a daily basis. Nobody should sit alone.
I remember it like it was yesterday. World history class, I was sitting with one of my best friends, and we were doing group work. And while we had the right to talk and have conversations of our own, my teacher was sitting over there doing his work. One of the kids on the track team discussed how he disliked gay people, and if he had the chance, he would kill all of them. And went into greater detail and said, especially that one over there.
This boy that I was seeing, he wanted to do stuff with me, and I didn't really like that. His friends left us, and he took me behind Walmart, put me up against this the wall. He started kissing me, and he started getting closer and closer, and I said no. He finally pulled down my pants, and he turned me around. And when we went back to school, he started telling all his friends. So people started to make fun of me, and they started saying mean things to me in the hallways, and on Twitter, a whole bunch of stuff blew up because my best friend got mad at me, and she started to tell everybody about it. Mom has printed out about 200 to 300 pages of Twitter messages from everyone harassing me and people making fun of me about Walmart.
The lunch monitors didn't really do much about it besides they didn't pick it up.
The administrators would not believe them.
I went to the teacher, seeing what he could have done about it, and he said I can't do anything. He's protected under freedom of speech. Even went to administration, nothing happened.
Having a middle schooler and a high schooler, as parents, we did not realize that our children were having some issues.
It drove my self-esteem down really low, and it made me feel like worthless, and it was not a good feeling.
People were telling me to go kill myself, that I was useless, and I would run to the bathroom and I would cry.
It makes me feel like it's just people trying to show off in front of their friends or making them feel dominant.
Bullying really hurts when it happens to kids, and it's not something people should do, but people feel they need to for whatever reason.
People are mean, that's one thing.
I feel like people are just haven't grown up yet.
We always think the kids are okay at school.
There's no purpose to it.
I never realized how bad bullying was until I went through it.
Effects of bullying, it can really mess with one's emotions by putting them in a lot of stress, making them a little bit depressed, and it can really swing on how they live the rest of their life.
Maybe an A student, and now suddenly they're a C student.
And all I can taste is this moment.
Bullying is wrong because if you bully people too much, then they might resort to self-harm or killing themselves. I think that's not good at all. And if you made somebody resort to that, you would feel really bad.
Nobody, any child, student, should ever feel that they get to a point that the only way out is to take their own life.
When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
There are a lot of kids out there being bullied, and it's not right. It's wrong. It's hurtful.
If you bully someone to the point where they want to take their life, it's just bad.
It's not cool.
Teenagers or middle school age children are not speaking out because they are afraid of the consequences. They're not even telling their parents.
Bullying is wrong because it hurts people's self-esteem and it's mean.
Understand when
Everything's better for me.
So that's my story.
I just want you to know who I am, yeah. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that